Industry Stream. My name is Derek G, and I will be your host with the most. I am playing Fallout 4 again from the beginning. This is what my current character looks like. I've named him Seamus McCormick, I believe, is the name that I chose for this character. Yep, Seamus McCormick. And, I forgot to give him a beard. Anyway, I was gonna give him a beard and I forgot. Didn't even notice. This is my second time, I had to recreate the character, from scratch because I wanted to put a mod called Cheat Container on, which allows me to have all the building materials I could possibly need ever, at each of the known settlement locations. That way I can explore and have fun. I can still collect things, you know, if I want to grab things. After I kill things, if I want to grab things from the local area and everything, I can. But if I don't want to grab anything other than the weapons and stuff to sell, I don't have to. What are you doing? You licking your brother's face? Yeah? Good boy. Okay. Talking to my dog. I don't have very many mods on. I don't really get crazy with them. In a second I'll show you what they are. I'm just quickly cleaning everything that I can pick up out of the area. I have a set routine that I do for this thing. I come into Sanctuary. I clean out all the enemies and any of the stuff that I can pick up in each of the places in the neighborhood. I turn on the radios. This allows me to know which houses I've been into and which ones I haven't. And then once I've cleared out all the enemies and I've cleared out all the homes of anything and everything, I go and I talk to Codsworth and do that whole dialogue sequence. And then I go in and I clear it. This is, of course, if I need to, but I go and I clear all of the extra crap, you know, furniture, stuff like that, out of the areas, you know, in the houses, just so that the building budget is, you know, as big as I can get it. Not because I'm one of those huge elaborate builders or anything, but just to make sure that I can handle the ideas that I have. I love building, and it's a key part of 4 and 76. You know, because you got to build your camp in 76, and sometimes you even have to continuously rebuild it, move it, rebuild it again, depending on where you're going to put it. And I love the hell out of building. So now that I'm gonna get in here, once I get in here, I'll show you guys the mods that I have currently on this game, so that you guys, if you enjoy how I'm playing and how it works out, you guys can see what I'm doing, and you can use the mods yourselves. So it's taking its sweet time. Okay, so I usually use this, but I decided not to, just make it a little bit more difficult on me. But if you want it to be super easy, like you don't even have to really worry about planning out which perks points go where at first, you can just put this on, you don't have to worry about it. But Eleonora has the fixes and tweaks mod here, at least tweaks and fixes. It helps with a lot of the things that needed to be done that Bethesda didn't do. As you can see in the description, she renamed the bobbleheads to make them easier to find in your inventory. And it also makes it so that when you put them into the display, that it does it a little bit better. Better water and power amounts. The guard tower does better. Your turrets are better. You know, just all sorts of little tweaks that Bethesda should have done over the years, but it didn't do. This actually is as you can read in the description there, is a performance mod. Basically, it takes all of the grass out of the game, so that my PS4 doesn't have to worry about loading it all up and the physics for it to sway and all that crap. And it actually helps with your frames per second, because there's certain parts in the game, even without mods or anything like that, that bog down. This helps a little bit with that. Let's see. This one allows the quest givers, because you get little little quests that you can do over and over and over again from certain places, and they talk about Scribe Halen there in the very first paragraph. They had a habit before I put this mod in of sending me to DLC locations, but well before I was ready for them. Nuka World, you shouldn't go to Nuka World until you're at least level 30, at minimum. Because the enemies there, especially like the cave crickets and stuff like that, can get really, really gnarly. And Far Harbor has a lot of radiation, and stuff that lower level characters can't deal with, even if the enemies aren't so bad. Though gulpers and anglers and stuff that we found we encounter in 76, that's where they come from in this game. And yeah, it can be a little This is a time saver and a pocket caps saver, money saver basically. I don't always have a companion with me that except for Dogbeat from time to time, but if you're gonna have a companion with you, the companion AIs, while smarter than the normal like Raider AIs and stuff, are still not that great. I don't know how many times that Strong, he's the super mutant companion you can have, has wasted his entire payload of 5mm ammo shooting into the fucking ceiling because there's an enemy on the floor above us. This makes it so that I don't have to worry about that. I can literally just give him the minigun and like a single piece of 5mm ammunition, and he will be able to shoot at the ceiling to his heart's content, and I won't have to get so pissed off about it. This makes it easier to get the likes or infinity perks and stuff like that from each companion. So even if you're not going to have them with you, you can at least have them for a short period of time. Like Piper's really easy because you literally go and you meet her in front of Diamond City, and then you go and get her right away by going and doing the newspaper interview, and you have her following you around. You can literally do all the little things right there in Diamond City, like cleaning the water or going and get the paint for the wall, stuff like that, and she will like you by the time you're done. And then you can just leave her there in Diamond City if you want. Depends on personal preference, but you always get the perk. It doesn't matter if they're with you as a companion, you get the perk from having them like you. So you get the gift of gab from Piper. You get something to do with robots from Codsworth, stuff like that. This is just for my own peace of mind because it drives me crazy. There are certain tools like screwdrivers, hammers, stuff like that, that you need to save up and hoard in order to bring them to Vault 81 to trade them for caps. It's a really, really nice way of getting caps and experience. And unfortunately, in the base game, it doesn't sort it for you, so you can make the mistake of scrapping or well, there's no scrapping in this game, at least not in that kind of way, except for with armor and stuff. You can't really do it with junk, at least not that I've found anyway, but you can put it in your workshop workbench, and then you have to like go through this like gigantic list and pull them back out, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So this helps with that. For those of you who have played this game, this is a really nice mod because you go and you save a group of people, a group of survivors from I can't remember the name of it right now. Concord. And you bring them to Sanctuary, and then it doesn't matter what job you assign them, whether it's picking corn, taking care of the fields, whether it's scavenging, whether it's guarding, they will randomly start beating on the non-working fans on the walls, or like they're trying to rebuild the buildings, but nothing actually happens. They're just banging and making noise and not doing their job. So this makes that not happen anymore. This makes it like The Sims, where it actually mentions it in the description there, where your kid, late game, you find out, this is not a spoiler because this game's been here for years, but the father, the leader of the institute, is your kid, Sean, and in the base game, without this mod, other than your eye color, you can't really tell whether he's yours or not. I mean, if you play Nate, like just base Nate, yeah, but it's really hard to tell. But with this on, when you get to the end and you actually meet Sean, you actually see physical differences that say, yeah, that's my kid. This makes it look less like a freaky, partial ghoul. Seriously, Mama Murphy's texturing and animation, especially with the texturing with the animations, it looks so fucking creepy. With this on, her eyes look normal. She doesn't look like she's half ghoul, and the animations, even though they're still whacked out, are not as creepy looking. So yeah, this is great. If you wanted to, I only build Sanctuary because I don't do Minutemen endings anymore. It's a pain in the ass to get a really good Minutemen ending. But this will help you get 100% happiness no matter what. This makes it so you don't have to build a bunch of different stupid shit to make the settlers happy. Things that wouldn't actually make real-life settlers happy. I mean, yeah, access to medicine and all that, sure, but you've got caravans to come around. Plus, you've got ways of making your own shit. So, like, as long as there's, water, food, a roof over your head, a bed to sleep on, you're pretty much fucking happy at this point with the world in context to the shit that they have to put up with, anywhere else trying to settle. Especially if you've got a lot of defenses and stuff, and not that the rating system works properly anyway. The freaking enemies literally spawn inside your settlement. It doesn't matter how many walls you put up around it. The spawn points are in the middle of the freaking settlement. So unless you put turrets all over the place, if the place gets attacked, it's plus they get pissed. It doesn't matter how high a defense that you have. If the place gets attacked and you don't show up to defend it, because, I don't know, you're in the middle of fighting, like, a Mirelurk Queen or something, they get pissed at you. Doesn't matter if all your turrets would turn the raiders into paste, okay? Because the glorious leader didn't show up, they get mad at you. It's fucking... Anyway. Quick hack and pick, just you still have to have the perk levels, but it makes it so you don't have to try. You can literally just scroll down, okay, that word, or just turn the dial and the lock's open. This is my favorite mod right here, Spouse's Embrace. It increases your carry weight. There's different levels, and of course you have to have the perks built up in order to build up the Spouse's Embrace ring. You take the ring that you're wearing, the wedding rings, the one from your wife or husband, depending on which gender you pick in the beginning. You take their ring and the ring that your character's wearing, and you turn them into the Spouse's Embrace. And as you can see there with the charts, each level of it increases your stuff like exponentially, and it's really really fun. And you actually have to work for it, which is why I don't call it a cheat mod necessarily. I mean, yes, but no, but you actually really have to work on it. Cheat container is the only full out frickin' cheat that I really call a cheat mod. You know, hence the name cheat container. It gives you the most scrap you can ever want to build with at each of your settlements, and it takes all of the scrounging out, so you can enjoy just going around killing things and exploring. Those are the mods I use. Uh, I've experimented with all sorts of different mods. Yes, I'm taking everything, but I don't like a lot of the settlements. I mean, I have a couple of them that I like, but they're so disconnected or they're so overly done that it bogs your game down and causes crashing. Um, one of the player settlements or um, whatever mods that I like is called the EXO One Player Home. I think that's a modified version of the actual name of the place, but I don't remember. Um, but it's pretty cool. It's like having your own little vault. Um, it's out in the ocean, technically on the map, and it has everything you could possibly want. It's got a med bay, it's got a master bedroom, it's got companion rooms, it's got a bathroom with like a sunken spa tub thing. It's got all sorts of really ingenious things that this guy built into it. But it also makes the game really, really easy. Because you don't have to build anything. You don't you don't have to build anything. They've got a merchant right there in the place, so you don't have to travel around. Uh, except for back and forth from your little area. So it kind of just takes some of the fun out of it for me. But it's a pretty decent mod. Haven't touched it in like a year, but it's still on my favorites list. Let's see. I would totally love a freaking weed whacker that looked like that. Especially if it wouldn't eat my siding. Oh, my skirting. I live in a mobile home, and the skirting is plastic. And just about any weed whacker I've ever owned, or any that my gardeners have ever owned, have like caused holes in the skirting. Sucks. Bloat flies are so disgusting. Flies in general are nasty, but bloat flies are doubly so. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Alakazam and goodbye. Yeah. I already knew most of these songs before I started playing this game. Some of my favorite memories are me and my mom listening to old crooners and big band music. You know, uh, while we clean the house. So. Now I listen to pop music and dance music like David Guerra. This is your house after the bomb. What would have been funny if I actually had said, "This is your house on drugs." Just kidding. Okay.
Yes.
I want a Mr. Handy. That'd be cool. Of course, if I could afford a Mr. Handy, we would probably not be living in this trailer here. Or mobile home. Did I find... I haven't made the spouse's perk yet. Spouse's embrace yet. But yeah, there we go. Then there's this little thing over here. I actually did that. There's a kickball inside the drum. You can't see it, but and then I was goofing around before I started the stream. Oh, I wonder what the black suit looks like. Ha! Now I look kind of like, oh god, Agent K. I think from Men in Black. Yeah. Can't remember his full name. I remember his name's Tommy something. But yeah, the older agent in Men in Black. Anyway, before I talk to Cotras, I'm gonna go over here. It's a shame that this game doesn't do like 76. I can't put armor and wear the suit. That would be so awesome if I could do that for the entire game. Okay, so since I've cleared the enemies, I'm gonna go over here and do that. And then... Okay. So before I go off and do anything else, I put that on. So used to the button controls from 76 that I keep hitting the wrong ones. Okay, and then I need to go down here and that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Why isn't it showing up as... There we go. Technically speaking, yes, I know. I'll do a deeper, more thorough thing. I'm just getting everything that's currently out in my way out of my way, so I can bring these up here to grab them in a little bit. Alright. That way I don't have to worry about them when I'm clearing everything else out. That's gonna bug me.
As I live and breathe.
Which you do neither.
Oh, it's
Live,
really
breathe, not so much.
you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International?
I think it was Tommy Lee Jones.
The worse for wear. Best
Is
not
his name.
let the wife see you in that state. Where is the missus, by the way?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
I think a red storm's about to come through.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little. For the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old
That's right, I decided not to give him a beard.
That means you're 2 centuries
I gave him the 5 o'clock shadow.
Whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting...
Ducky, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
I have a Fred.
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the
Here's my favorite part.
10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car, how do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir.
Thank you for letting me know that the male person's out there.
Such a hurry.
Chill.
For certain you and your family
Hey.
dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling
Ducky.
sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together?
Thank you.
The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? Oh, sir.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? There. Last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Come on.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
My dog's being a turd. You're being a spoiled brat, you know that?
I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home.
Alright. Now that he's going to just stand there and do his thing. I'll do my normal cleanup. Ducky. You have to chill, buddy. I know. You have no chill. But, dude, you're driving me up a wall. Especially since I was already petting you and paying attention to you and loving on you and everything. For all day. All day I've been paying attention and loving on you. Stop. No. 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 What, do you need outside again? Really? You just went outside. Alright, give me a second, dog. Let me finish up what I'm doing here on this section of Sanctuary. Ducky. Shh. 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 Could have sworn there was two of them here. Oh. Okay. Alright, I gotta go take my dog outside before he has a conniption. He's already winding up a storm and trying to give me his Fred, which is his little non-stuffed toy thing that he carries around. I'll be right back. Hey dude, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I was actually away from the game, letting my dog outside. So, welcome back. Give me a second, I'm not quite finished. Gotta give them their treat for going out. And letting me know they had to go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm on my way back. Thank you. Try to be somewhat interesting. Or I don't find myself amusing most of the time. Anyway. Alright. Let's get back to clearing out the outside part of Sanctuary. At least part of it. I don't clear all of it. There. There's this one mod that I used to use constantly. That is called the Scrap Everything mod. That would allow me to clear the leaves out of the houses. Let me take this little, fire extinguisher thing off the wall. And make it a lot easier and cleaner looking to build inside the homes instead of building your own place. I stopped using it because I would get OCD with it and clear everything, and yeah, no. Everything would look like it wasn't lived in anymore, and yeah, it was horrible how badly I would strip everything. I mean, it even let me take the candles off the ledges here. And the Halloween decorations. And everything. It was I'd get really, really bad with it. Really bad. Of course, it would also let me, get rid of the dead bodies. So. I'm not gonna worry about the backyards. I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. accidentally stored the frickin' chair instead of completely getting rid of it. Beautiful. Love the clouds. Anyway. This part is probably the most boring part to watch. I'm not I'm not sure from an outside perspective. I've done it so many times that for me it's like repetitive and fairly boring, but it needs to be done in order for the building budget to be as low as I can get it, so I can put more more into what I build for the settlers that are going to be here once I go and rescue them. So yeah, I'll take care of the stuff that I can't use. There we go. Alright. If I do decide to use the stuff in the backyard, it's still there. Some of the stuff that you can build, like the patio furniture, you have to find a certain magazine in the game in order to, I believe it's over at the water plant, in order to build them. So if you don't want to worry about that, you can just scrap them, or you can use them, and then you don't have to worry about getting the magazine right away. There's also mods that'll allow you to put pristine versions of like the car I just scrapped and stuff in. Allow you to, the scrap everything perk allows you to get rid of these stupid vines that were attached to the house and now are just out here in the middle of frickin' nowhere. You know, little things like that the developers missed tagging. It's just like it also allows you to remove the vines from the sign. You have to be very careful though. and lets you move the sign. It lets you move the sign. So if you don't want it here, if you want to say, hey, put it at the actual settlement beginning, it'll let you do that. Because it tags all the stuff that, everything. It tags everything as scrappable, which is nice. Because for the longest time, these hedges, because you scrap everything else, but these hedges you can't scrap. Before I developed the strategies I have now with the game, it made building around them extremely difficult and frustrating. Now that I have a strategy, it's not so bad, but... No. The hell with it. I can't get rid of the damn lanterns. Can't get rid of that. Can't... Yeah. I realize that the video game is not supposed to be realistic. It's just frustrating. There's this one mod that I don't use, but I did try to use it, and I never could figure out how to get it to work properly. But you set down these building pads, and then you set down these beacons, and then your settlers will build, whatever it is that you wanted them to build in that location, or something. Like I said, I never could quite get it to work. But it's an interesting concept. There's a YouTube video about it. I don't remember the name of it, though. Weird. The box must be bigger than the... Feel free to ask questions if you're curious about whatever I'm doing, or just about anything, really. If I don't know, then I'll tell you. If I don't want to talk about it, I'll tell you. I'm not shy. Time to build. Hit the wrong button and it's like, can't do this. Does not compute. Yeah, we'll do the, well, wait, I should probably do that first. Okay. There's two things I gotta get out of this list that I forgot. There we go. Now I can build forever and not ever have to worry about running out of things. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Come on. Wrong one. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about it. Do this. I didn't clear that. Did I clear that? I didn't clear that yet. Okay, I'll have to go clear that in a second. Come on. Really? Thank you. Alright. Do I want to just... No, I don't want to do that one. Greenhouse. I broadcast every day. I don't have a strict schedule of what time I get on. But I do try to broadcast every day. So if you want to know when I broadcast for sure, you can either follow me on PS4, or you can follow my Twitter at SocialOutcast91, and it'll let you know as soon as I start broadcasting, because it announces it on my Twitter. With the way I have it set up anyway. You know, I should... No, because I'm going to put the thing there, and That needs to be there for a doorway. People can walk across damn plots. You're welcome. Now I gotta put the living area together. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Forgot about that. I need a different type of roof. Nope. Another rad storm. I was gonna raise the roof, and I forgot, but I don't really want to bother with it, so so I'll just leave it the way it is. It's not like I'm gonna be living here. It's the place I'm building for the survivors. just have to sit like that. I'm not gonna fight with it. I want a fan there. Really? Okay. Wants to be pissy with me. Close enough together, apparently. Okay, hold on. I try to... Really? Wish they could be farther apart. It would make a lot more sense, but... And I gotta... Technically, those are farther apart than allowing noses. Really? Alright. And then... that goes up there. Alright, now... Oh, because I don't have enough science. Mm-hmm. Had to put those in first. Along with, I gotta put the paintings in before I put in what I'm gonna put into each of the rooms. Otherwise it makes it really hard. Okay. Have a enjoyable evening, good morning. I don't know where you are in the world. So, enjoy your, whatever you're gonna go do. Bed, sleep, whatever. Enjoy. I like that painting. You're welcome. Kitten! I'm a big dork. Anyway. Okay. Right. This part's fun. Because unlike in 76, there's no restriction for this. If you don't have a high enough defensive number, no matter whether it's effective or not, they get pissy, so... That should be good enough, especially when I include the guard. Okay. Now it's just a matter of putting my storage things in my own bed. You know what? Before I do that, I've leveled up 5 times. Alright. last one. Okay. Now that I've got everything built up, I've got to make a run out to Grey Garden to pick up my power armor and to get the food that I need for the planting beds. And then once I've done that, I will be able to go to Concord and get the survivors that are in need of help and escort them to Sanctuary. I'll also get another set of power armor. Come here. This is the only way to move this dog. I don't remember which YouTuber it was that I learned this from, but thank you very much for teaching me this. Because even though a human is technically heavier than this damn dog over here, it won't let you lift the body. Melee. Come on. Really? Really? My own fault. I'm trying to do it really fast. Get over there. Thank you. Alright. Here's dog meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You seem like an okay guy.
Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Okay. And then you haul ass out of the Red Rocket, not because of anything other than if you stay there too long, mole rats will come up. Not that they're, hard to kill or anything, they're just, a nuisance. And if you leave after just grabbing the few things that I just grabbed, and come back later, they won't come up. And you can just claim the workbench.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay, I'm friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
What kind of crops do you grow here?
Mostly potatoes so far, but we're starting on melons. Blake Abernathy. Been ages since I've seen one of those vault suits around. You new to these parts?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
What do you need to start up a farm?
Well, my father would have told you it's the 3 L's. Land, labor, and love. You gotta have land to work, you gotta put in a full day's labor, and you gotta love what you do. Anyone who doesn't ain't gonna last long. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Sounds like bad news to me.
You really are new to these parts. Best armed bastards in the Commonwealth. You have something they want, they won't hesitate to take it. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
What happened to the Minutemen?
Don't rightly know. I suppose they just went on to other things. The raiders are certainly making the most of the opportunity. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Do you know where they're coming from?
Yeah, pretty sure I do. One of them mentioned Olivia while they were here. My guess is they're holed up in that old USAF station.
Uh-oh. My controller battery is starting to die. Ducky, what's your problem? You gotta go outside again? Oh my god, you guys, really? They're both of them like, oh my god, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, give me a second. Let me finish up what I'm doing here. Ducky, chill. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta take a short break to take my dog outside. And then I will return. And I am back. Give me a second to get the controller. There we go. Alright. Trash can Carla.
Excuse me.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong place. My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy. You want to do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
Mm. Mm. Misread the thing.
Oh no! Scared, huh?
Damn scavengers. They're just as bad as fucking raiders, man. Bright side, I think I got almost a full set of armor off of them.
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods. You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem pushers anything. You
Whoa,
never
whoa.
catch Joe
Easy
Costanza,
there,
my
Fault Boy. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll
That
lower
hat's
our weapons,
ridiculous.
all
I'll have
right?
to take it off after this is done.
Don't do anything crazy.
Now hand over your money. All of it.
Just keep calm, all right? Here. That's everything I have.
Now get the hell out of here, both of you.
You gotta be kidding me. Fine. We'll leave. Just my goddamn luck.
Hi.
Can't believe you made that scumbag turn tail and run. Here, this is for you. Now, you ever need to trade? My shop's open.
You got things covered from here?
Yeah, it's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Yeah, that would be better than the glow-sided one. Because I can start from the beginning, I don't have to redo anything. Let's see. Bowler hat. I didn't know I had that. Alright. I'm gonna check the stuff over here, and then I'll make a quick jump back over to Sanctuary so I can put some stuff away, upgrade some other things, etc., etc., etc. No pie. There's some blood bugs over there, but I'm not gonna deal with them right now.
I'm in.
Never know what you're gonna come across in this place. Oh, cool.
Hey.
Ooh, boy. you may want to keep your distance.
Why? Are you threatening me?
Nah, nothing like that. It's just, well, I think I ate a bad can of meat. Okay, maybe it was 3 cans. Seemed pretty tasty at first, but now it's got my guts all in a twist. And, well, you can probably smell it from there. Longneck Lukowski's canned meat my ass. Longneck Lukowski's canned poison, more like it. Here, have the rest of it. I'm never touching the stuff again as long as I live. Assuming I live through the day. Ugh. And if you happen to see that Lukowski, tell him I hope he dies in a goddamn fire. Oh, God. Sorry. Probably better if you get going. If it's anything like last time, it's about to get kind of messy.
Alright. Wrong. So used to freaking 76. Anyway, okay. Sanctuary, and then I can fast travel back to the diner and then continue on my journey to go to Grey Garden and to also get a full set of power armor. Now, you technically get a full set of power armor when you go to Concord and help them out. But if you don't want to go and do that quest right away, I'm going to show you a place where you're guaranteed to get a set of really good power armor. Speaking. Okay. This is just so I don't end up accidentally selling it. And since your character Sean's daddy, I thought it would be funny to start using that as a label for my stuff. So.
Carla,
Huh? Back again? Time to do business?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You break it, you buy it.
They introduced pipe pistols, and the only time I ever use it is when I start a brand new character in 76. Alright. I'm going to actually end my stream, and because I'm going to make myself something to eat, and then I'm going to continue playing. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk at you later.